Good afternoon, I'm Caitlin Heck. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow marks 20 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. And this morning, people across central Georgia gathered to remember the lives lost that day.
We just want to make sure those families understand that we will never forget them.
People in Macon came together to honor first responders who died trying to save others on 9/11. They laid a wreath for those victims, then placed flowers at each of the monuments at Public Safety Park. Each one represents one of the 32 local officers or firefighters who died in the line of duty. Sheriff David Davis says the annual 9/11 remembrance is held to make sure people never forget.
To commemorate this tragic event and to sort of unify us all in our grief, in our resolve to make sure that something like this never happens again.
And today, Georgia Military College Prep School also honored the fallen of 9/11. Their students wrote the names of people who died on 9/11 20 years ago. Rob Posner, CEO of New Day USA, says the hundreds of first responders who died that day made a choice to protect others.
The selflessness of walking into that second tower, that you might not go home and see your mother and father again, your children again, but that you're going to give your life to help a fellow American.
Posner says the country was never more together than right after 9/11. And Robins Air Force Base held a virtual ceremony this morning. First responders and leaders from Robins, Centerville, Perry, Warner Robins, Macon-Bibb, and Houston County all read the names of every emergency worker who died on 9/11. They then saluted the empty table setting, paying tribute to those first responders no longer with us. And students at Stratford Academy gathered at the school's flagpole this morning. This is a look at a live stream of their ceremony. They lowered the flag to half staff in remembrance of the lives lost 20 years ago and shared details of the horror, but also the bravery of that day. Students took a moment to pray for the victims, first responders, and military members who lost their lives after the attacks. A post on the school's Facebook page encourages parents to continue conversations about 9/11 with their children. And you can find more remembrance events all around Central Georgia on 13WMAZ.com. We have a list of other ceremonies happening this weekend. Just search 9/11 ceremonies, and it's the first article that pops up.